Okay, here I am again. Okay, I was telling you about the when I was contacted by the Spirit Collective in 2020, and we formed the N37 Collective, and the spirits who contacted me then they were the birds, and then there came Odin, who is the main god in the Norse mythology, who is actually a soul who has lived through a similar time like this one, when we have a spiritual jump in evolution, and there's a lot of different kinds of spirits around and such. And then I had visions, and strange, strong visions about how the world is, and the continents and everything is the spiritual forces that are holding it together, and I had hybrid spirits there, and there was a lot of hassle at the N37 then, and interdimensional portals opened, that there were strange visitors from different kinds of worlds. But anyway, so we formed the N37 Collective. The main players in the N37 Collective are I am the physical being who is making sometimes videos, but doing a lot of other things too, on both sides of the wheel. And then there is an extremely powerful spirit who is codenamed Little Girl, who is my twin flame, and yeah, you will know her someday. And then we have Gaia, who's not actually in our team, but is who we are sort of working for. And then there are random spirits who are coming and going and reporting and working in the time space. So that's the N37 Collective, and we had in 2020, when the shit hit the fan, so to speak, when Corona began and everything this, and I turned 50, and everything happened at once, and we had a little bit troubles then with the spiritual energies, so I was twice hospitalized, and it was because of the visions, because the interdimensional barrier was very thin, and I had a lot of visions, and it was a kind of heavy time for me. First time was not a big problem. We had, or it was actually, I can tell you how it was. It was the so-called sergeant diploma that I earned. It happened like that I protested in a shop when they were selling pork meat. I protested. I don't approve of that, because they are treated very badly. So they called the police, and the police took me to the hospital, because I told them I was there because of political opinion, and I was in 2 weeks there. And there was a funny thing happened when I came there to the hospital. There was a newspaper on the table where it was written that a pig named Paavo survived the Christmas dinner. It was the Christmas 2020, and I suppose it was a connection to my protest and such. But another thing happened too. It was also infiltrated the hospital. This happened on the other side of the wheel. There was I had to fight on the both sides of the wheel all the time, and I was shot in the head actually, so that not in the physical world, but in the parallel world. So actually I felt it very strongly, and my head flipped backwards, and they had actually, in the physical world, they took the temperature in a way that they had a strange way of taking. They put a pistol-like measuring device on your forehead and pulled the trigger, and then they took the temperature. So that's what they did in the hospital to me. So it was a tough battle then. So and what else happened? Not much. It was sergeant diploma that I was granted for that service, for the freeing of the pig, making a stand for a pig, and taking two weeks time for it. And and I suppose, if I read it correctly, so the pig spirits that were freed because of this, it was an operation that involved other pig spirits, but we managed to free 4 pig spirits, or 5 actually, the first one and then 4 more, and the pig spirits were released in the forest here, and one of the pig spirits, I suppose it was Yevgeny Prigozhin, because he looks like a pig and acts like a pig, and he was very brave. So you don't, what is his political significance or what he has done with the Wagner group, it's none of my business, but I sense that he might be one of those who was freed, and it's certainly made a difference. On my birthday there was an uprising also, 23rd of June, when he tried to make a revolution in Russia, but that's another story. Okay, and then we had another thing. I also have earned a Iron Cross in the line of duty for the N37 collective, and it was like that I have to perform operation in the Helsinki, and it was an energy to make the energies work. I can't tell anything more, but I got some prison time for that. But I also got the Iron Cross, so it's not not that bad. But then one thing more of these military operations that we have performed was the Ranger medallion that I got when I had, it was second hospital, and it was Helsinki. We have the region that we work, we have covered, but Helsinki is a big town and it was not covered, so we had to make a stand there. So I had to infiltrate. This sounds so stupid because, well, anyway, we had to make a stand in the capital city too, because it's an important place. But it was so that it was the second second hospitalization 2 months after the first one, and it was the problem there was that they were prepared now. Our enemies, who are our enemies by the way, they are interdimensional spirits on maybe alien consciousnesses and maybe grey aliens, reptilians, and what I don't really know, but we have enemies here and who are not working for the best of humanity, and we are trying to do our best to make Earth a better place for everyone, not only humans, and also for the planet and the animals and everything like that. But anyway, the Ranger operation was, I was in Helsinki, but I was hospitalized in Helsinki, but it was they were prepared then when I came there without suspecting anything. There was a provocation, and I was confronted by 6 persons who wrestled me down, and I took a little beating there, so it's nothing. But that was, our team was there also, so we had the situation. They were both of the enemy and our folks were there. They shifted a little bit there, but the situation was manageable. It was a little beating, but it was not impossible. And then they injected a double dose of medication in me, and I was, when I got from the hospital home, I was half year very bad shape, and then I was almost for one half year somewhat down. So they got us really bad. We were not prepared, and we got a beating, and it was a surprise attack, and it was a very bad beating for our collective. But after that, it was actually, for us, it was only a demonstration. We weren't going there to make any trouble. We just wanted to make a stand for the planet and the animals and right-minded people. But anyway, they kicked our ass. But that's only because we weren't prepared for serious confrontation. But then, what happened then? I can tell you. We had we put our defense lines in order. We gathered a huge army of both living and dead spirits who are now working for for change in the world. And I talked to Gaia twice, and we secured our back, and everything is now under control. So if you wonder why there are sense of revolution in the world, that's why. Because we have really put the heavy weight in this battle now, because we don't take this lightly anymore as those interdimensional intruders. So now this is so. But anyway, what else? What is? I can tell you a little about my bases, as I was assigned base commander, which is it's a civilian occupation, so it's not I don't have real bases with soldiers or anything like that. My contacts work in the spiritual realm, and I just manage things from here if needed. So we have three bases. This is the when I'm sending from now. This is base A, where we have the control operations. We have connections here, a few portals, and then we have base N37, which is on the countryside where there are interdimensional portals, and we have a high energy place there with high vibrational spiritual energy. It's very pure, and this is the base A is a main control base. Then we have base H2, which is a battle station, and it's in the town, and there's always a lot of battle, and the astral police has been harassing us also there, but they have got what they have needed. So, but we have yeah, but that's, I don't think now about anything else, but I will return if I have something more to tell. But N37 is a quite significant collective right now, but it's no point for anyone to try to find out what it is or where it is. Even I don't know. So they come and go. Okay, thank you.